Welcome back to Lopes Lately, your one stop for what's happening here in Lope Country. I'm Lexi Lambert.
And I'm Gabrielle Gonzales. We want to start today by thanking and honoring all those who have served this Veterans Day.
We have many veterans here in our GCU community as staff, faculty, and students, and we thank you for your service.
Now to our top story. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals is handing GCU a big legal win. In the 3-0 ruling issued on Friday, the court held the U.S. Department of Education was unlawful by applying incorrect legal standard in determining GCU's nonprofit status.
In a statement, the university says it's hopeful the Department of Ed will act in good faith and render a quick decision, acknowledging GCU's nonprofit status, which is already recognized by the IRS.
There's a new rule on campus, and those of us who use motorized vehicles like e-bikes, e-scooters, and e-skateboards need to make some changes.
Students have mixed reactions to this new development. Lopes Lately reporter Melodi Hankins has our story.
E-scooters like this one are a popular way to get around campus. There has been an increase in students getting injured and seriously hurt. This means new restrictions are in place.
And it helps keep people safe around the campus, especially because there's been so many injuries.
A new safety campaign limits several ways students can ride their motorized vehicles. A few changes include no passengers on any wheeled devices, wheeled pedestrians cannot attach themselves to any other moving vehicle or device, and a 15-mile-per-hour speed limit.
I just don't know how well they're going to enforce it because unless they're going to radar everyone on the scooters, because a lot of the scooters go faster than 15 mile an hour.
You think that over the 15-mile-per-hour rule should be changed a little bit just because people have classes to get to?
If you break the new rules, GCU says you could face disciplinary action.
This might be a bit of a controversial opinion, but I'm actually okay with that rule because I got myself hurt kind of going a bit quickly, so I think going 15 miles an hour is actually pretty safe. I don't think there's a lot of space nor a lot of reason to go any faster than that.
Speed and passengers are only a couple of the new rules. Riders are also required to have the proper lighting at night. If you would like to find the full list of rules, visit the University Policy Handbook, and I'm Melodi Hankins for Lopes Lately.
Thanks, Melody. Lexi, it looks like we're going to have to start leaving a little bit earlier to class.
I know, I might even have to start taking up walking.
It's okay, we'll get our steps in.
If you've seen one of these ducks around campus, it was all in anticipation for one of our most popular events, Lip Sync.
The Canyon Activities Board hid over 1,500 rubber ducks, each qualifying for exciting prizes, all leading up to the event happening tomorrow.
Fatima Avalos joins us now from the quad, where students are camping out.
That's right. I'm here at GCU's first ever lip sync overnight experience, where students are setting up camp to receive premier access and priority viewing of this highly anticipated event.
And it's memories that'll last literally a lifetime, and it's indescribable.
This morning, a city full of tents popped up outside of the GCU arena, all in the name of lip sync glory. For many, this overnight experience is a chance to not only get front row seats, but also be a part of a new GCU tradition and support their friends as they hit the stage.
Honestly, I didn't expect everybody to it to snowball as much as it did. So to be able to see the community that it brought together just from something so simple, it's truly meant the world to me.
And with the lip sync battle around the corner, students are taking this overnight experience to the next level.
We wanted to build our own tent for lip sync battle because we didn't have a tent and we just thought it would be funny. So we've been collecting cardboard for the past couple days and we built it in the North Rim courtyard and used a ton of duct tape. So that's why we wanted to build it, was because we didn't have a tent and we thought it would be funny to have a cardboard tent.
With the Greatest Showman theme this year, everyone is ready for a night filled of unforgettable performances and magical experiences. Don't miss out on Lip Sync Battle happening tomorrow night at 8 p.m. in the Global Credit Union Arena. I'm Fatima Avalos for Lopes Lately.
Lip sync isn't the only big thing happening in the arena. GCU Athletics is saying goodbye to the WAC and is joining the Mountain West Conference. Reporter Arujun UmaShankar tells us all about it.
Grand Canyon University is entering a new chapter as they step into the Mountain West Conference. After 11 years in the Western Athletic Conference, the Lopes will be transitioning to one of the premier mid-major conferences in the country. The Lopes have earned this move by dominating the WAC in multiple sports and winning the Commissioner's Cup every year since becoming postseason eligible in 2017. Taking home 70 WAC championships across all sports, the Lopes will continue their hunt for titles in the Mountain West.
We've been in multiple NCAA tournaments, and we are very bullish about continuing to grow our success in this changing landscape. So with our goals, there was no question that we would be joining the Mountain West Conference.
This transition comes largely on the backs of the men's basketball and baseball programs, which have made the NCAA tournament 3 of the last 4 years. But basketball head coach Bryce Drew attributed this move to everyone at GCU.
This is all of us. Every Lope graduate, every Lope student, everyone in Lope Nation, we are doing this together. It's because of you that we have this awesome opportunity.
The move will occur as late as July 1st, 2026, or as early as the second quarter of 2025. With this monumental step in the Mountain West, the Lopes will be joining Gonzaga and Wichita State as one of 3 FBS schools without a football program. I'm Arujun UmaShankar, reporting for Lopes Lately.
Thank you, Arjun. Switching conferences is only part of what's happening for sports on campus. Greenlee Clark joins us now with updates on both D1 and club teams.
The anticipated season debut for Tyon Grant Foster is happening this Thursday at the Footprint Center. Coming back from the draft, Grant Foster has been catching up academically. Now he's set to take the court, and we're expecting an electric performance. Lopes can check out the GCU Havocs page on Instagram to snag a ticket to the game or watch on ESPN2. This is a game you won't want to miss. Make sure to catch the action and cheer on one of our most talked about players as he hits the court for the first time this season. Next up, big news for our men's club soccer team. They're headed to nationals for the first time in program history. The Lopes fought through foggy conditions in Omaha, Nebraska, and came out on top with a 2-1 victory in the national qualifying match. This win capped off a regional weekend without a single loss for the team, who now holds an impressive 10-2-2 overall record. The team is more determined than ever as they head to Round Rock, Texas for the National Men's Soccer Championships starting November 21st. Coming up this weekend, our women's ultimate frisbee team is getting ready for a special showcase. Since becoming a team 3 years ago, these athletes have made an appearance every year, growing numbers each time. 7 of our very own GCU women's ultimate frisbee players have been selected to play alongside the Arizona Sidewinders, a semi-pro ultimate frisbee team. This is a huge opportunity for our girls as they'll be competing against top talent from across the state and will give fans a glimpse into what these talented players can do at a higher level. Heading back out to the pitch, GCU women's soccer beat Seattle U in a shootout Wednesday night during the WAC semifinals. Thanks to incredible goalkeeping from the WAC Goalie of the Year, De'Ara Jackson, the Lopes were hoping to repeat as WAC champions, but fell in heartbreaking fashion to California Baptist 3-2 Saturday afternoon. Turning to club basketball, the season is officially underway and they're already making moves. Beating the Air Force Academy in the title game to take home the 2024 National Championship, the team is training even harder this season. David Black recently spoke out about his experience on the team, sharing how club basketball is another level of competitiveness.
It's really a culture we're like bringing. Like winning last year, it felt so good. And then coming from my freshman year, like I know what it felt like to lose in the championship. Right. So I know what it felt like to lose, and I know what it felt like to win.
For more information about the team, you can head over to gcuclubsports.com or check out the debut episode of the GCU Clubhouse podcast, which leads to exciting news from the Future Broadcasters Club. FBC is launching this brand new sports podcast filled with content that brings you all the insider scoop on GCU club sports and leadership. And those are your latest sports headlines. I'm Greenlee Clark with Lopes Lately.
An update now on a story we first brought to you in our last broadcast. A GCU student is facing charges following a fire in the Agave apartments.
The Phoenix Fire Department's Arson Investigation Task Force has arrested 19-year-old student Jacob Jarvis. He's charged with 2 counts of arson of an occupied structure and is set for trial on April 10, 2025.
As the end of the semester approaches quickly, the stress of school can be overwhelming. GCU offers resources for mental health support, including the Student Care Office in Building 26 on the 2nd floor.
In addition to in-person support, counselors tell us there are things you can do to manage stress on your own.
You can also take some time away from your classwork and give yourself a break. Go watch a show, go binge Netflix for an hour with your friends. Maybe that's getting off campus. Maybe that's changing up where you study and have it be more a little bit exciting for you. Either going to a library off campus or a coffee shop off campus. Those are some things that are going to be helpful for you when you're like, okay, I'm needing something more right now.
Another thing people are finding stressful is the election. Even though it is over now, yesterday Trump was officially declared the winner in Arizona, the final state to be called, taking his electoral college count to 312 to Vice President Harris' 226.
We spoke to students on their thoughts and reactions post-election.
When we fight, we win! I was pretty shocked, but I mean, I knew it was coming because I don't know, the world won't let a woman be president.
I'm really happy that the person that won.
It's a win for us.
The reason she lost was that she was a woman, but she was also a woman of color.
Wanted Trump to win, and GCU had a very great reaction to him winning.
Honestly, not surprised how it went. Very excited.
I feel like my initial reaction was fear, honestly. Fear about like the state of America and like me as a black woman.
I was so happy, and I found out because everyone was cheering outside my window when I woke up at 1 a.m., so it was great.
I'm completely shocked about the results. I did have a certain belief of who's going to win. I did not expect this turnout for President Trump.
Thank you for tuning in to Lopes Lately for your GCU news.
Make sure to follow us on YouTube and Instagram and shoot us a note if you have a story you'd like us to cover. I'm Lexi Lambert.
And I'm Gabrielle Gonzales.
And this is Lopes Lately.